Well, hello, Springford, and happy Wednesday. I hope this video finds you well and maybe even getting a chance to get outside and enjoy some of this beautiful weather. A couple of very brief updates for you. First of all, this past Monday, the school board did approve our revised 2024-25 school calendar. Really just a couple of very small changes on that. The first one is that we had an activity day scheduled in October that we moved to September. And then the other change was in March, we took out one of the in-service days, and the impact of that allows us to end our school year for 24-25 one day earlier for staff and students, which allows that summer, 2025 summer to start a little bit early. Next, the most recent report for our senior high school, the U.S. News and World Report came out. The U.S. News and World Report ranks schools and school districts nationally. So on a national level, and when I say national, I mean ranking 25,000 high schools across the nation, Springford came in the top 4% of all high schools across the nation. A little bit of information about that. They factor in performance on keystones. They factor in performance on AP tests and participation rates of AP tests, attendance rate, a bunch of different factors go into that. But we're very excited to say that Springford ranked very, very well once again in that. Last year we were at the top 3%. This year we're at the top 4%. And I think it's also important to say that that's lagging data. So the information that named us 2024 top high school in U.S. News is using the data from the 2021-2022 school year. And that's significant because we all know during that time we were going into the second year of our pandemic, and we know that there were some things that were going on, which is probably what attributed to some of the shifts in the scores. But like all that we do here at Springford, just being ranked isn't enough. We tend to look at why we're ranked the way we're ranked and see what improvements we can make. So our high school team is certainly taking a look at that. And speaking of high school, the last thing we're excited to bring you is this Saturday is prom and post-prom, which is really, really a fantastic night for our kids. Make sure you set a reminder, tie a ribbon on your finger, update your calendar. Live from the red carpet, prom show will air this Saturday. So just like the Oscars, Emmys, and People's Choice, our RCTV will be live from the red carpet at the senior prom on the 27th. Kelly German and John Brennan are hosts. We'll ask all the important questions. How'd you get here? Where'd you get your dress? What are you most looking forward to? And certainly many, many more questions. Coming back this year, Man on the Street, Bill Culp will catch prom goers on their way in. So Mrs. German did her own shopping at the Springford Snap Prom Dress Boutique for show attire, and Mr. Brennan will be decked out in a tux from the red carpet show sponsor, Sagat's Formal Wear, the out-of-town tuxedo specialist. It promises to be a great night, certainly a great celebration for our seniors, but with that also comes some responsibility, right? So we're certainly encouraging all of our students to make wise choices during that time, be very smart about what you choose to do in the activities you choose to engage in, and parents, please, please, please have conversations with your children about what to avoid and how to be safe during this very exciting time. That's all I have. I want to wish you all the best. Have a fantastic week, and we will see you next week. Thank you.